This is an introduction to maths games, and specifically how to generate numbers. The most obvious way of generating a number is using an ordinary dice. If you want to improve on that a little bit, having two dice is superb, so that what you do whenever you want to make a move, you have to add one dice to the other, and this is particularly good for early number bonds, so 4 and 6 make 10. You can also use a whole range of dice that have different numbers on them. This one goes up to 9, this one actually goes up to 12, and again these can go up to 14. In this case this one's again 12. You can then create spinners of different types. This one's one made for numicon, so you can choose the numbers that you want to work with. In this case there's a 9, a 10, an 8 and a 7, and then make sure that they're nicely spins nicely. Okay. Then of course you can start generating your own numbers. So again, using the spinner concept, and this really becomes very helpful when you're working with children who have an issue with certain numbers. So if you're going to introduce a game, for example, you want to make sure that the numbers really have no impact in how it's actually going to be played. So you can use very small numbers, and so you can use those whilst the children get to grips with the actual game, and then change the numbers accordingly. Make it more difficult, less difficult. Very quick, very easy. Here's dice. In this case I've got little magnetic cards with the numicon pieces on them, so you can just roll those and generate your number. Equally, in this case I've got these dice have a whiteboard segment inside, and so you can then generate your own numbers, whatever number you choose to work with. You can make your own spinner very simply. You don't have to have this complex attachment, and roll the dice on top of it. Any bit of paper, just roll the dice, and the pit that the dice rolls onto will be the number generated. This is an introduction to maths games and generating numbers.